Hey, welcome to Davita's Stampin' Spot, Tuesday and time for a tip. So I've been thinking about backgrounds a little bit, working on some Christmas cards, and I thought I would share a fun background with you today. I've taken a piece of uh, painter's tape like this. This is frog tape, I guess. And I'm just going to put just a little piece on the back because I want to hold my paper in place so it doesn't slide around. Now, I also took another strip. You want to make sure it's longer than your paper, and you want to make sure it's not real sticky. So I've taken it and I've rubbed it on my clothes 2 or 3 times to get rid of a little bit of the stickiness. Now, I thought it would be fun to do a red background. I've got a green one I'll show you here after I get done with this one. All right, so I'm going to lay this on here, going to rub it across there. Then I'm going to place it on my paper and rub real gentle. Isn't that cool? Now, what I think is really cool is that you can lay it down again and rub and get a little bit lighter one. I didn't try this on the green one, but I'm going to try it here. See what happens if I get a third one. Doesn't that look cool? So I'm going to ink it up again. Make sure you have it that'll go all the way across. Just peel lightly. Now, if your ink pads are real juicy, you want to go really, really light. And if you don't like it this dark, you could always rub it over on your glass mat or your paper before you put it on your cardstock. So we'll do 3 times again. Now, another tip for you is when I'm doing things like this, I always kind of worry about how the edges of my paper are going to look. Isn't that cool? Look at that fun pattern. Now, what I did here on my green one, and I'm going to do here, is I'm just going back over where the space was between the masks and just rubbing it to, one, to get rid of some of the ink, but also to just kind of cover up any spots that are a little too white. Isn't that fun? And it was interesting. Look at that. See how it, for some reason, it had those little circles on there? So then it put those spots on there, which is kind of fun. Don't really know why they were there, but it adds to the texture. So let me show you the green one. Now on this green one, I just did 2 times. So you can see dark, light, and then dark again. Now I was telling you what I usually do is I cut the paper at least 1/4 of an inch bigger than what I'm going to use because I usually end up making this 5 by 3 3/4. So see how this edge doesn't look as nice? So I'm going to lay it on here. This side's not too bad, but I think I'll trim just a smidge off of there too. So turn it around, line it up. And that way you get a really nice edge and you don't get that extra there. And then you can see there's white up there. So I'm going to trim that off. So this is just really fun. You're going to see some Christmas cards that I'm going to make with these backgrounds. So you'll be seeing those soon. But isn't that fun? And what the fun part of it is every design is so different. So I hope you like this tip. I would love to see what you do with this idea. Shoot me a text with a picture or post the picture below this video. Hope you like the tip, and we'll see you on Thursday with a project.